Welcome to the Whole Food Plant-Based Cooking Show, where we make plant-based cooking easy. Today, I'm going to show you how to make a Thai peanut soup in the Instapot. Okay guys, I've got another great soup recipe for you guys, and this goes out to especially to you out there that are suffering from this crazy cold right now. We're in North Carolina, so it's not really hitting us that hard. We're probably, in the mid-20s or so, but I know where my parents are in Nebraska, it's well below zero, and the wind chill factor is way, way below zero, so it's really dangerous. So here's a great, comforting, warm soup for you to enjoy while you're in your cold. Okay, we're just gonna get started. We're gonna put our liquid ingredients in first and give it a stir before we add our vegetables. And the full recipe will be in the details in the link below. So I'm just gonna pour the water in first, and I have 1.5 liters or 6 cups of water. Then I have half of a can of tomato paste, which is about 3 ounces, 2 teaspoons of ginger powder and 2 teaspoons of onion powder, and 1/2 teaspoon of red chili pepper flakes. And the red chili pepper flakes, you can put more in if you want it even spicier, but that seems to be our pretty happy level with our family. And this recipe, we have a family of 4, so this recipe will be good for 1 dinner and probably leftovers the next day. So if it's just 2 of you or even 1 of you, you might want to split this recipe in half. And I have 1/2 cup of peanut butter, and this is unsalted, unsweetened peanut butter, just plain roasted ground peanuts, because our recipes are sugar, salt, and oil free. And the peanut butter also has no added oil. And then I'm going to add the juice of 1 lime, because that is what's going to give it a little bit of a salty flavor. It's going to give it a little bit of a bite so that we don't have to add salt. And you can always add more lime juice at the end also to give it even a little more punch to it. It's really delicious. So I'm going to give this stuff a little bit of a stir. I do this so that the soup will cook more evenly and you won't have any big globs of peanut butter. And you might have to get maybe a whisk. Let's actually do that. We're gonna get a whisk and whisk that peanut butter in a little bit, if I have a whisk. Okay, we're gonna try and break that peanut butter down just a little bit, because as you know with the Instapot, once you put that lid on, that's it. You leave it sit there. Okay, now we're gonna put the rest of the ingredients in. So I have 2 onions, diced. I have roughly 2 cups, maybe closer to 3 cups of diced cabbage. 2 cups of diced sweet potatoes, which was about 2 medium-sized sweet potatoes. 8 ounces of mushrooms. And I've cut everything about the same size because it's a soup. You want everything to be relatively the same size. And then I have 1 can of chickpeas, no salt added. And that's, if you're doing your own cooked chickpeas, it's about 1.5 cups of chickpeas. And then I have 4 cups of spinach. I'm just gonna layer that right on the top. And we're just going to gently kind of press everything down just a little bit, stir it as much as we can, just so that, the soup can cook a little bit better. But it doesn't require a whole lot of movement. Okay. Now we're going to put the lid on. We're going to push the vent up so it will seal, and we're going to push it on pressure cooker for 15 minutes. And then we're just going to let it sit and do its thing. Okay guys, let's open this guy up. So I let this natural release. You can natural release for 10 to 15 minutes and then vent it. That is mainly because with soups in the Instapot, sometimes if you just try to vent it right from the beginning, some of the liquid will spray out. So you want to let it natural release just for a little while before you do that. But we are ready. Oh wow, it smells so tasty. You're gonna have to come in for a look. Okay, time to dish some of this up. So like I said before, the complete recipe will be in the details in the link below. Oh, it's gonna be so hot. Oh, that is so tasty. And this for sure is gonna keep you nice and warm on those really, really cold nights. So stay warm, guys, and check this recipe out.